What is good, my gente? Your boy's coming through once again with a new video. I pray and hope that you have a wonderful day today and every day. I wish nothing but the best for you and your loved ones. Straight up. Well, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, man, go ahead and hit the subscribe, like my video, share my video, comment on my video. I always like to hear from you guys, man. Those who've been supporting the channel, muchas gracias. I do appreciate it. So let's go to this video because this question, they asked me about this question like a month ago. So I'm gonna address it right now. So why did I join the gang, right? I already made a video of why did I choose that gang instead of the other one, right? I'm gonna put the other video right here, right? So why did I choose to join a gang, become a gang member? That's a good question. And if you know, you know. If you pay attention, man, everybody who joins a gang is almost for the same reason. They got almost the same factors, but everybody got their own story, you know? I can speak for me, and I can tell you there's three factors, big factors that play a role of me making the decision to become a gang member. One is being my insecurities, right? My insecurities as a young kid. Second would be like the lack of violence in my house. And third would be my environment. Those three created were factors, right? Were factors of my decision. So I'm gonna break down each one of them so you can have a better understanding, right? So my lack of confidence, how did that happen? My lack of confidence happened because of my family moving around. Either they went to this town, they went to this other town, this city, or whatever, right? Because there were seasonal workers that was on the move. So what happens to the kid? The kid that goes in school cannot build a strong friendship with nobody, right? So that made me the outsider, the kid from the new kid, the outsider. I felt like an outsider. So that, of course, brings lack of confidence on you. You know, you can start build your friendship slowly, and that's how you get a strong bond with somebody, right? But when I used to get that strong bond, I used to bounce again. So it affected my confidence as a young kid. That was one factor. The second was the lack of guidance in my house. Yes, I got both of my parents, but again, my dad was working, and when he wasn't working, he wasn't at home, right? My mom was basically doing her thing. She was over there on her own little thing. So me, when it came to work, right, I had my parents right there because I used to work with them, and they showed me a good work ethic. You're always going to see me working and putting it down. But when it came to guidance, when it came about life, talking about life choices, you know, or bad decisions, stuff like that, like they never explained to me what I needed to do or how I needed to conduct myself or nothing like that, right? So of course, if I can't get it at home, I'm gonna look for it on the calles. That's Mando, right? And the third is the environment that I was in. Basically, being from a low-income family, right? We landed on environments where it was affected by gangs. I remember from a small age, like probably 4 years old, I was in kindergarten. See nothing but gang members walking on the streets. We used to stay in Huron and Avenal, man. And we were on a constant move, always. I just got these memories, but I remember certain things, you know? And all this is everything I seen. I was like, okay, so those guys, they're always together. It seems like they're cool, you know? So I'm seeing these people, how they're functioning. I'm not seeing the criminal part of it. I'm just seeing their brotherhood. Like, okay, they're close, they're friends, they're hanging around. So as I got older, right, and I started seeing these two groups having their own conversation and chill, I was like, all right, I gotta drag into that. I was like, man, I think this is cool. I want to be part of this. Why? Because I needed that attention. I started talking to some of those guys, and slowly I became one of them. I became one of them. Then here comes slugs. Here comes slugs. It's all about the confidence. What? I feel the need to prove myself. I feel the need to do all this stuff. I feel the need to show everybody that you're boys with the business, which I did. That helped me to build my name out on the streets, helped me to have status in my hood, and eventually everything backfired. How it goes. Nothing lasts forever, especially when it comes down to living a criminal life. There's things you have to do when you choose to live that lifestyle that it's just a matter of time. Either you end up dead or you're gonna end up in prison. Lucky for me, I end up in prison. I can't speak for a couple of my homeboys who end up passing away. But those three things were the factors in my life that affected me. And again, since I didn't have it at home, I see all that stuff out on the streets with the wrong people. And because they accepted me how I was, they embraced me, I felt like I was part of something. It's something I always want to be a part of. Yes, I could be a part of let's say a sports team, soccer, football, baseball, whatever. But guess what? Becoming a gang member was way easier. I didn't have to take my parents because my parents were always working, and it was just the choice. Either I become this or I'm just the regular Joe. Nobody wants. At least me, I didn't want to be the regular Joe. I wanted to be something. I wanted to be known. I wanted to be like, damn, okay, that's slugs right there. So that's the life that I chose. That I choose. And of course, those bad decisions brought a lot of consequences on my life. It affected a lot of people in my family, and to this day, they still are affected. To this day, it's a not ending process. It's my decisions affect my life, my family forever. Forever. My nieces, nephews grew up without an uncle. And that's something I have to understand and accept it. Now, what I can do from now on is at least try and give back to them, give them the most attention that I can, for whatever it is. Just give them the love, attention, always ask personal stuff, so we can have that connection. That connection I never had as a kid with my parents, And to this day, I just don't. And do I blame my parents? Hell no, I don't blame my parents. I understand. I'm man enough to understand that that's the way they grew up. That's the way that was their upbringing, and that's the only way they knew. So they didn't know better. At least I know how the lack of attention, the lack of guidance from my parents affected me. And guess what? Now I can work on that so my kids don't fall on the same footsteps I did. It's about breaking that cycle, right? So here we go. So this is my life story, man. This is why I became a gang member. Hopefully you like this video. I do appreciate you guys coming through, man. So muchas gracias, and stay true to yourself, man. Be you 100%, man. Don't ever try and be somebody else or something that you're not, right? With this being said, man, gracias. To next video.